Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 18 of Let's Play Rise of Venice. The first thing we're going to do is do a little work on one of our trade routes here. Now I see the captain can stand to get promoted, so let's do that. Since this guy is pretty much kept on automated routes all the time, and we've already maxed out Navigator and Trader, I think we'll put some points into Shipbuilder, just so that as the normal wear and tear on ships occur, it'll be repaired a little cheaper. Now, the real work that I want to do, though, is on the trade route over here. We long since set it up to form a loop amongst these cities, and that's fine as far as it goes. But what I haven't done is kept up with the fact that we have production in some of these cities. So in Zara, rather than selling the salt that we're picking up in Venice, I want to unload those raw materials. In Venice, we'll say load raw materials. And we'll do the same thing in Zara, because the wood and metal we make there needs to be used in Ragusa. So we'll unload that. And now this should help create more of a true supply chain so that Ragusa gets the wood and the metal that it needs. With that done, let's go ahead and come over to the convoy that I've been running. Assuming that I can find it. It's over here in Antioch. Now, for someone who either didn't see our last installment or doesn't remember it, we have an absolute ton of ships. What do we got? 9 ships in this fleet, which is pretty ridiculous. And I need to get rid of some of them. That's really what it comes down to. So, step 1 is, well, actually, step 1 is let's see if there's anything to buy here, because I never want to lose an opportunity to make a few gold pieces, if you know what I mean. And for that matter, we'll sell a little too. I actually have a mission for rope. The problem is there's no way I'm going to get enough to satisfy this one for Zara. I kind of doubt I'm going to have enough for Syracuse either. But alright, I'll go ahead and hold on to the rope. Anything else I can sell off? They don't need wood. So, I think that's it. Did I see? Yeah, I can buy a couple more of those. So, let's just come back over here. What we're going to do is we're going to come to Athens. And, yeah, there goes the Zara quest. Okay. I want all 3 of these convoys in the harbor at the same time. And I didn't mean to do that. Whoa. Okay. God. That's not irritating at all. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap out the ships that are already in here. Now, I want to empty them of goods to the extent that that is possible. So, let's just go ahead and drop it in the warehouse for just this moment. Yep, and now we're at 0. And now, let's go ahead and take this convoy. I suppose I could stand to speed that up a touch. And we're going to just do the same thing. Now, he just sold here. Yeah, we don't want to sell that. We don't want to sell any of these. So we're just going to go ahead and throw all of this in the warehouse. Now, this convoy, if memory serves... Yeah, this is a pair of sloops. Honestly, I'm prepared to get rid of both of those.
A convoy is...
So what we're going to do is we're going to pick 3 ships that we actually want out of here, which is... quite possibly all of them. It's a shame the frigates are so good in combat, but they don't necessarily have the most cargo capacity. So let's do this. We're going to take a frigate and a bark, which actually has worse capacity, and a Carvel, I think. Okay. So this is going to be one convoy. And then what we want to do is go to... hold on. Need to do that differently. Now for Marine Avenger, we're going to add these ships. And then we're going to sell the 2 sloops. Now here's the crappy part. Is that I actually don't get to sell ships unless they're in Venice, as far as I can tell. When I go to the shipyard here, it's not an option. But that's okay, because what we can do, I guess now that we've created this thing the way we want it, we'll kick the sloops out. We'll then add the sloops here, and when we take this convoy to Venice, we'll sell it. And I'm going to do the same thing with the Napoleon, like we'll get rid of any ships out of that we don't want. So we can sell that as well. Now, because I did it this way, the convoy trading route should already exist still. Right. So I don't have to redo it. If I had taken the ships out and kind of disbanded that convoy, then I'd have to redo all of that from scratch. As it is, I'm just going to go ahead and activate that trading route and send him on his way. Now, let's check out the Napoleon and what ships are in here. So he's got a frigate and a bark. I mean, honestly, they're both good ships. Arguably, the bark is the weakest of the lot. It is a little bit more maneuverable. But I mean, I have to get rid of something. I can't keep a whole fleet when I'm only allowed to have 4 convoys. Even right now, like I set up the Marine Avenger as 3 ships. It's very questionable whether I truly need 3 ships per convoy. But I'm prepared to do that in part because when I'm allowed to go to 5, I can fairly easily just take... I'm going to get rid of the bark. I can fairly easily take a ship out of a couple of the other convoys and create a new one, if that makes sense. So we'll have several with 2 at that point instead of 3. So I'm gonna add the bark here, and then we have to decide what do we want. I think we'll go ahead and move a Caravel over there. Yeah, that's fine. That's definitely one of our strongest ships. So let me...
A trade route is inefficient.
Okay. Let me go back into the Napoleon, and we're going to add this. Oh, that's right, duh. I only have 2. I was going to do 3. So let's pull 1 more out of here. What is that going to be? I guess a frigate is fine. And we'll come back in here. We'll add the frigate. And so now this is a pretty darn powerful convoy. And we'll go ahead and just activate the trade route. Okay, so now that thing's got all the capacity it needs and then some. Let's go ahead and bring the convoy over to Venice. Oh, brother. Well, I walked right into that. Well, this is bad. I don't have I don't have a lot of ships set up for defense, but fortunately you get to change that. So we're going to put a lot of cannons on this, and I think these guys may end up regretting that they did this. I'm going to go ahead and go automated here, although, since I'm on my way to sell ships, I might as well grab a couple more.
All hands to battle stations.
Now, I didn't buy more of the cannonballs that I like, the chain shot. So I guess we're just going to have to beat them up the old-fashioned way.
We can overrun them.
Let me see. Can we, yeah, we'll use some canister shot and see if we can wipe out a bunch of their sailors. That seems like a good idea to me. I want to get this guy over here. Try to get a 2-for-1 on this pirate ship. But for some reason, I'm moving really slow.
Drop something.
Yeah, this isn't good. I'm just not able to bring my ship to bear here.
Shoals.
Alright, we'll get a shot in a second. There we go. So I think that they will get less maneuverable as we kill off their sailors. And I probably won't go too far down that road before I just go ahead and start trying to sink it. Actually, I guess I take it back. If I want to board, I really do want to get rid of as many sailors as possible. So we're sort of playing Ring Around the Rosie here with around this reef. Which is kind of funny. Come on. There we go. Alright, it looks like he's pretty much out of men. Oh, no, he's not. He's got over 70 left. But we do outnumber them 2-to-1. So here's what we're going to do. Let's try and cut this short. Did we sink him?
Get ready to
Never mind. So much for that. Yeah, I see what happened. We ran out of the canister shot, and we were using real cannonballs, and yeah, we just blasted them to hell, is what we did. Is the other ship sunk? No, I don't know where this guy's going. So we're going to try to get over there. Wow, that's a heck of a reef. Let's make sure we don't hit that for a change. I do sort of have that habit, I must confess. Did the guy just run away? It's kind of strange that the other two ships are just going off to La La Land. Okay, here he is. So we're going to try this. Alright. Come on. Hopefully I can stay with him.
We're winning.
We got him. That's it. So we picked up a free ship. And that'll help pay for the repair bills and all that. So I'm fine with that. Actually, it was funny that that happened because I am thinking that I'm going to do a little bit of pirate hunting here. It's a way we can build up prestige.
A trade route is inefficient.
With the council. All right, I need to see which trade route. So it's saying these two are inefficient. All right, I'll check that out. So in what way is it inefficient? It has stuff to sell. I wonder if they just mean we're underutilizing them because we now have 3 ships. And that's very possible. I was trying to do that so that I didn't... okay, I think what I need to do, if memory serves, is go to the Harbor Master and boot out the ships that I don't want. Wow, I didn't realize that frigate really got beat up. So we're going to get rid of these 3. I'm just going to sell them. I suppose... No, I'll just do that. Okay. So let's go to the shipyard and sell. And yeah, alright. I was afraid of that. We're going to repair everything. I don't know for sure, but I think you probably get penalized more by it being in bad shape than you would by just freaking, you know, taking care of business. So, unfortunately, it's going to take a little time. It's going to take a little money. What is the message from Ragusa, please? Housing is scarce and there's little wealth. Okay, well, let's see what we can do about that.
Greetings. Everything is going as planned.
So somebody is already building a house, so I'm going to let them take care of that. Do I care about building any other businesses here? I don't think I really do. I think I'm going to leave it as is. One thing I may do, though, funny enough.
Everything is going
How many
as planned.
buildings? Okay, I have 5 blacksmiths, but only 4 of these. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to add another one. And then likewise, I want to add some more wood because we're probably not making enough to keep that place supplied. So this way we'll have 5 mills supplying 5 blacksmith shops. And that should help just keep it going.
Greetings.
Likewise, you know what?
Everything
I've
is going
never
as planned.
come in here and really brought our salt production up to snuff. How many? Maybe I have. How much
Greetings.
meat?
Everything is going.
Okay, I have 3. So that's fine. We have 3 salt and 3 of the butchers. So I'm pretty sure that should be, you know, perfect. All right. So now it's just a question of waiting for these ships.
Athens is in trouble.
Yeah, somewhere is always in trouble if you get down to it. So Athens is missing raw materials. This is one concern I did have when I set this
Greetings.
stuff up.
Did you know we need raw materials?
Athens, unfortunately, does not have a built-in supply of salt. And so, oh, and it's also short on housing. All right. Since no one else is already doing that, I will. But I am going to need to bring some salt over here, and I'm going to need to do that sooner rather than later. Okay, so that sound is welcome because it means we're done repairing our ships. So let's go ahead and go back to the harbor master, boot out the sloops and the bark, and then we'll come over to the arsenal, and we're going to sell it. Okay, I was curious to see. I guess I would have been better off just not repairing them. I don't know. Okay, so that was pretty decent money. Got about 50, 60,000 gold out of that. And at the same time, that should help cut down our maintenance costs. What's this about in Venice exactly? That's strange. Usually when you put your mouse over it, it'll tell you, but apparently it's not in the mood right now. Let's see if city info has any little exclamation points or
Would
our
you like
warehouse.
to take a rest? Because there is nothing to do.
I don't see anything. So, all right, whatever. Okay, with that done, the other thing I was going to do is see if we can sell one more last batch of ships. What is in this convoy? We have... I didn't mean to do that. I don't actually want either one of them. We have a bark and a brig. You know, honestly, I could probably get rid of both of those and swap them out for one of the ships that is currently sitting in the Dagama convoy. Because I think I still have like 5 ships here, which is a little bit more than I need. Okay, so let's slow the clock for a minute. So which of these do I want to move over? Well, I guess I'll take a frigate. Actually, you know what? I'm only going to move one. I'm going to keep 4 ships because if I go pirate hunting, I kind of like the idea of having one that I can, you know, swap in and take out the weakest. So the question is, which of these is the weakest ship in a fight? And actually, I'll let this tell me. So if I have all 3, I'm at 64, but I don't really care about that. Okay, so I'm at 42 this way, 48 that way. So the brig is the weakest one. And it only has a little bit more cargo capacity. I think I'm going to keep the size here. I could use 3. We'll give it a try. We'll just keep all 3. Let's unflag all these, though. I don't necessarily want them to get in a fight. So let's go ahead and put him back on his route. So now I think we're pretty well set. I may possibly sell another ship later, but let's see how this goes. Can I do anything in the Senate?
Could you help my family?
Yeah, all right. He wants me to go hunting pirates, and I had pretty much been thinking I would do that anyway. So we're going to do that.
Family needs your skill.
And this guy wanted me to plunder 2 Genoese convoys. Oh, but he doesn't want the ship sunk. All right. So first things first, let's restock. I'm like all out. That's going to be a little expensive, but oh well. Yeah, we won't go as far with the canister shot. Although, I don't know. Maybe I should. Yeah, screw it. Let's just do it. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more in the way of muskets and swords just to make sure we have plenty. Okay, I need some more men. And should I go ahead and do some buying? I need salt, if nothing else, because I need to drop that off. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, let's go ahead and we're going to overpay a bit. And while I'm at it, let's buy something to sell for a profit, because I kind of took it in the shorts there buying all that ammo. We'll see if we can sell any of this in Zara. We're going to just kind of work our way up the coast. Okay, well, we can buy some metals. I've already got a lot, though, so let's be careful. By the way, I am controlling the right convoy. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. I can sell all of the oil, which is great. I can sell all that, which is awesome. I'm just going to forget about those rope quests. I didn't really have time to fool with that. It's not important either, so we'll just skip it. Okay. So that helped get back a little bit of the money that we just spent. And I think I'm going to leave it at that for now, because what I really want to do is get up the coast and get to Athens and see if we can fix the raw material sitch. And then we're going to go pirate hunting.
Take a look at Zara.
One of the things I like about the pirate hunting idea is that it not only will give us reputation with Foscari, but it'll do it for everybody else too. We'll get 2% with every single house. And that seems pretty good to me. Okay. Okay, sweet. Now, let's go ahead and put all the salt in the warehouse. I honestly could use more, but I think we just kind of need to chill out for the moment. Wow, that's pretty good. Cool. That was a good sale. So, since we're going pirate hunting, we'll just put the rest in the warehouse. We'll let the other convoys take it out. And that should be fine. Now, this notification typically will go away after just a minute, and there it went. So, last time we were over here, we saw a bunch of pirates. Let's go ahead and head over that way. I want to go, well, I don't want to go this slow. I want to go relatively slow on the way because I do want to stop if we see one. And the coast looks clear so far. All right, there's a pirate. Now, here's the bad news, is that our time is really up for this installment. And so I'm going to go ahead and just save it here. And then when we come back, we're going to take on this convoy, which is actually fairly strong for pirates. And while we're here, we're going to look around and try to find another one as well. I want to just, you know, kick butt on as many of these stupid idiots as I possibly can. and see what that does for our overall standing with the council. And if I get the chance, I'm going to board them, and we're going to sell those things for money. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.